Everybody. So listen, in the word diversity is the word divert. And when politicians came up with that word, the intentions were to take all their intentions were to take the attention away from black people and put it on minorities and gays. And that's why when they always said we need more diversity, that's what they meant. Take all the attention for black people. The intention was to take their intentions were to take all the attention off of the Black Power movement and black people asking for this and that from a government that was oppressing them. So when they said they need more diversity, it meant to divert the attention from black people and put the attention on the women's movement, the lesbian movement, which black women later joined. And like I always say, black women were not under the under oppression from black men. Black women just thought they could join in with white women and say they want a women's lib, join the women's lib movement. And that's for the black people. That put the black man against the black woman. So when politicians always said we need more diversity, or when who was that? Travis Smiley was on a panel the other day and he said he's happy to see more diversity on TV. So anytime you say the word diversity or you want more diversity in the community, that means you want to dilute black power. You understand what I'm saying? I hope I'm making myself clear. So when these guys say we want more diversity, that means to take all the attention away from black people. And what I'm getting at today is, you just keep. I was going to talk about Al Sharpton. Now, I think Al Sharpton means well. I don't know. But, sometimes you got a lot of people that get so caught up into being egotistical that they don't really know what they're doing. And, like you keep seeing these, like the Ferguson incident, and you see everybody running down the Ferguson to protest. I mean, like, what do black people want? What do black people expect? You go into a black neighborhood, the black people don't own anything in the neighborhood. And I keep telling black people, you got all these basketball players that's making all this money. You got these football players that's making all this money. But they're taught not to spend money in where they come from. That's why they never go back and do anything for the neighborhood in which they come from. If a lot of these guys come from poverty, they don't go back to the impoverished neighborhoods and help the people in the neighborhood. They might help an individual, they might build a gym, they might build a rec center, but that's not doing anything conducive for the people in the neighborhood. You understand what I'm saying? They build a rec center, they give out turkeys on Thanksgiving, they give out Christmas gifts on Christmas. That's all bullshit. That's like giving a man fish, but you're not teaching him how to fish. So he's going to be happy for that day, but then the next day he's going to be hungry again. You understand what I'm saying? So I really think these black people, these so-called black leaders, because black people don't have any black leaders anymore. And that's the thing. Once we integrated, we gave up all our black power, all our black leaders. We had Martin Luther King, we had Malcolm X, we had Stokely Carmichael, and they had the Black Panther movement. But once black people integrated, we don't have anybody to speak for black people anymore. Now we got to listen to Rush Limbaugh and all these guys on TV. All these conservatives, and you have nobody to speak up from the black side, from the black perspective. Now, Al Sharpton is a great speaker, but I'm saying this man, he's still struggling with his hairstyle. That's like a black woman saying she's proud to be black, but she's still getting perms and shit. We always talk about how white women get white, they trying to be black by getting tans. Well, black women still permanent damn hair. But like back to Al Sharpton, it's like I'm saying, he's still struggling with his hair. He can't wear his hair natural for shit. And what I'm trying to say about that is like he's still stuck in the past in a sense. You understand what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? So he's stuck in the past, and we holding hands and we marching. It's not about marching anymore. Black people need to stop marching. Black people need to come together and start practicing group economics. You go into a black neighborhood, the Jews own the real estate, the Asians own the corner store, the Asians own the laundromat, the nail care products, the hair care products, they own the cleaners, they even got a couple of soul food restaurants. The Arabs run the corner stores. Black neighborhoods are like a bucket with a bunch of holes in it. like Claude Anderson was saying. You know, there's no black businesses in black neighborhoods. The black dollar don't bounce. And like I always tell people, money is power in America. That's where the power is, in the money. You know, only thing people respect in America is blood and money. That's all people respect, is blood and money. And black people have no power because we're not spending money with each other. You know, you go to a Jewish neighborhood, the Jewish money stays in the neighborhood. Jews don't spend their money with nobody else. You go to Chinatown, you know, the money stays in Chinatown to a certain extent. You go to Washington Heights, where I live, the money stays in Washington Heights to a certain extent. It stays, you know, because they own restaurants, they run the cleaners, they run, you know, like realty spots and shit like that. But the money circulates to a certain extent. But in Jewish neighborhoods, the money don't leave the neighborhood for shit. You know, I've been selling my book. I've been selling my book for 13 years. I think I've only sold 2 books to an Hasidic Jew. But back to what I was saying, is like the money don't stay. Money is power in America. Like I said, the only thing people respect in America is blood and money. Black people got to learn how to come together and start spending money with each other. You know, like I said, these basketball players and these football players, they make all this money, but once they wanted to integrate, then they don't have any black power anymore. Black integration is a diluting process when it comes to black people. So when you hear people talk about we need more diversity, they're basically saying we want to dilute black power. It's real simple.